The Word with IcissRose.
The book of Joshua, chapter 1. Joshua installed as leader. Now, after the death of Moses, the servant of the Most High God, the Most High spoke to Joshua, the son of Nun, Moses' servant, and said, Moses, my servant, is dead. Now therefore arise, go across this Jordan, you and all these people, to the land which I'm giving to them, even to the children of Israel. I have given you every place that the sole of your foot will tread on, just as I told Moses. From the wilderness and this Lebanon, even to the great river, the river Euphrates, all the land of the Hittites, and to the great sea, toward the going down of the sun, shall be your border. No man will be able to stand before you all the days of your life. As I was with Moses, so I will be with you. I will never leave you nor forsake you. Be strong and courageous, for you shall cause this people to inherit the land which I swore to their fathers. Only be strong and very courageous. Be careful to observe to do according to all the law which Moses my servant commanded you. Do not turn from it to the right hand or to the left, that you may have good success wherever you go. This book of the law shall not depart from your mouth, but you shall meditate on it day and night, that you may observe to do according to all that is written in it. For then you shall make your way prosperous, and then you shall have great success. Haven't I commanded you to be strong and courageous? Do not be afraid. Do not be dismayed, for the Most High your God is with you wherever you go. Then Joshua commanded the officers of the people and said, Pass through the middle of the camp and command the people and say, Prepare food, for within 3 days you are to pass over this Jordan to go in to possess the land which the Most High your God gives you to possess. Joshua spoke to the Reubenites and to the Gadites and to the half-tribe of Manasseh and said, Remember the word which Moses, the servant of the Most High God, commanded you when he said, The Most High your God gives you rest and will give you this land. Your wives, your little ones, and your livestock shall live in the land which Moses gave you beyond the Jordan. But you shall pass over the brothers armed, all the mighty men of valor, and shall help them, until the Most High God has given your brothers rest, just as he has given you, and they shall also possess the land which the Most High your God gives them. Then you shall return to the land of your possession and possess it, which Moses the servant of the Most High God gave you beyond the Jordan toward the sunrise. They answered Joshua and said, All that you have commanded us we will do, and wherever you send us we will go. Just as we listened to Moses in all things, so we will listen to you. Only may the Most High your God be with you, just as he was with Moses. Whoever rebels against your commandment and doesn't listen to your words and all that you command him shall himself be put to death. Only be strong and courageous. Chapter 2. Joshua the son of Nun secretly sent 2 men out of Shittim as spies and said, Chapter 2. Rahab and the spies. Joshua the son of Nun secretly sent 2 men out of Shittim as spies and said, "Go view the land, including Jericho." They went and came into the house of a prostitute whose name was Rahab and slept there. The king of Jericho was told, "Behold, men of the children of Israel came in here tonight to spy out the land." And Jericho's king sent to Rahab and said, "Bring out the men who have come to you, you who have entered into your house, for they have come to spy out the whole land." So the woman took the 2 men and hid them. Then she said, "Yes, the men came to me, but I didn't know where they came from. About the time of the shutting of the gate, when it was dark, the men went out. Where they went, I don't know. Pursue them quickly. You might catch up with them." But she had brought them up to the roof and hid them under the stalks of flax which she laid in order on the roof. The men pursued them along the way to the fords of the river Jordan. As soon as those who pursued them had gone out, they shut the gate. But before they laid down, she came up to them on the roof. She said to the men, "I know that the Most High God has given you the land, and that the fear of you has fallen upon us, and that all the inhabitants of the land melt away before you. For we have heard how the Most High God dried up the water of the Red Sea when you came up out of Egypt, and what you did to the 2 kings of the Amorites who were beyond the Jordan, to Sihon and to Og, whom you utterly destroyed." As soon as we heard it, our hearts melted, and there wasn't any more spirit in any man because of you. For the Most High your God, He is the God in heaven above and on the earth beneath. Now therefore, please swear to me by the Most High God, since I have dealt kindly with you, that you will also deal kindly with my father's house, and give me a true sign, and that you will save alive my father, my mother, my brothers, and my sisters, and all that they have, and will deliver our lives from death." The men said to her, "Our life for yours, if you don't talk about this business of ours. And it shall be, when the Most High God gives us the land, that we will deal kindly and truly with you." Then she let them down by a cord through the window. For her house was on the side of the wall, and she lived on the wall. She said to them, "Go to the mountain, lest the pursuers find you. Hide yourself there 3 days until the pursuers have returned. Afterward, you may go on your way." The men said to her, "We will be guiltless of this, your oath which you have made us to swear. Behold, when we come into the land, tie this line of scarlet thread in the window which you used to let us down. Gather to yourself into the house of your father, your mother, your brothers, and all your father's household. It shall be that whoever goes out of the doors of your house into the street, his blood will be on his head, and we will be guiltless. Whoever is with you in the house, his blood shall be on our head if any hand is on him. But if you talk about this business of ours, then we shall be guiltless of your oath which you have made us to swear." She said, "Let it be as you have said." She sent them away and they departed. Then she tied the scarlet line in the window. They went and came to the mountain and stayed there 3 days until the pursuers had returned. The pursuers sought them all along the way, but didn't find them. Then the two men returned, descended from the mountain, crossed the river, and came to Joshua, the son of Nun. They told him all that had happened to them. They said to Joshua, "Truly, the Most High God has delivered all the land into our hands. Moreover, all the inhabitants of the land melt away before us." Chapter 3. Crossing the Jordan. Joshua got up early in the morning, and they moved from Shittim and came to the Jordan, he and all the children of Israel. They camped there before they crossed over. After 3 days, the officers went through the middle of the camp, and they commanded the people and said, "When you see the ark of the covenant of the Most High your God, and the Levitical priest bearing it, then leave your place and follow it. Yet there shall be a space between you and of it, of about 2,000 cubits by measure. Don't come closer to it, that you may know the way by which you must go, for you have never passed this way before." Joshua said to the people, "Sanctify yourselves, for tomorrow the Most High God will do wonders among you." Joshua spoke to the priest and said, "Take up the ark of the covenant and cross over before the people." So they took up the ark of the covenant and went before the people. The Most High God said to Joshua, "Today I will begin to magnify you in all of the sight of Israel, that they may know as I was with Moses, so I will be with you. You shall command the priest who bear the ark of the covenant and say, 'When you come to the brink of the waters of the Jordan, you shall stand still in the Jordan.'" Joshua said to all of the children of Israel, "Come hear the words of the Most High your God." Joshua said, "By this you shall know that the living God is among you, and that he will without fail drive out the Canaanite, the Hittite, the Hivite, the Perizzite, the Girgashite, the Amorite, and the Jebusite out from before you. Behold, the ark of the covenant of the Most High God of all the earth passes over before you into the Jordan. Now therefore, take 12 men out of the tribes of Israel, for every tribe a man. And it shall be that when the soles of his feet of the priest who bear the ark of the Most High God, the Most High of all the earth, rest in the waters of the Jordan, that the waters of the Jordan will be cut off. The waters that come down from above shall stand in one heap. When the people moved from their tents to pass over the Jordan, the priest who bore the ark of the covenant being before the people, and when those who bore the ark had come to the Jordan, and the feet of the priest who bore the ark had dipped in the edge of the water, for the Jordan overflows all its banks at the time of harvest, the waters which came down from above stood and rose up in one heap a great way off at Adam, the city that is beside Zarethan, and those that went down toward the sea of the Arabah, even the salt sea, were wholly cut off. Then the people passed over near Jericho. The priest who bore the ark of the covenant stood firm on dry ground in the middle of the Jordan, and all of Israel crossed over on dry ground until all the nation had passed completely over the Jordan.